Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Asia here. So I want to share with you guys today three little words that came to me over the past a few couple of days, about 4 days ago. And I woke up on Saturday morning and I heard the word clandestine. And clandestine has to do with secrecy, things being done in secret. And I am not sure if that was for me. Well, my messages are always for me, and maybe for the collective, something to share. So I heard that word clandestine, something is being done in secrecy. And then sometime in the afternoon, I heard percolate, and percolate has to do with seeping through something, like when you're brewing coffee and the water is seeping through the brew, that's percolating, it's seeping through or steeping through. And percolate also means to explode or to give birth, to give rise to something. So something is about to go off, maybe explode or blossom, or something is about to rise up. So percolate. And then I think it was in the afternoon, in the evening part, I was on the balcony, just there on the balcony, and I get the feeling to just close my eyes and do some deep breathing meditation. And I did for a few seconds, and I heard a message came into me that you will be blessed with micropropylene. And I was like, okay, micropropylene, blast with micropropylene. And after I heard blast with micropropylene, then I saw a vision of just mist, like mist, mist. It was quite mist, like fog mist. So I was like, okay, cool, maybe this is something to share. However, I didn't know what to link it to. My spider senses wasn't tingling at the moment. However, today is the 23rd of June, Tuesday, and for some reason the Sahara dust storm that is in the Caribbean, the Saharan dust leaves from Africa, finds its way in the Caribbean and is affecting countries in the Caribbean. And I think I saw a clip and the skies were really misty, so it looks quite misty. The sun was a little bit blocked out. So first of all, I don't want to say that this Saharan dust storm thing is not real, but the message that I got is that we will be blasted with micropropylene. And micropropylene is, I'm going to read to you guys what propylene is. It's also propane, a colorless flammable gas. And it's on the periodic table is C3H6 of the olefin series. And olefin is I think has to do with natural. Well, olefin is chemistry. Olefin means chemistry. Of the chemical series, pardon. Used chiefly in organic synthesis. So this is used chiefly in organic synthesis. Yeah. And synthesis means the combination of the constituent elements of separate material or abstract entities into a single or unified entity. The separating of any material or abstract entity into its constituent element, a complex whole form by combining. So actually it's a series of materials or synthetic products that they've combined in order to get this form of propylene. And this is a flammable colorless gas, C3H6, that's the element on the periodic table. So what I'm putting towards is that the Saharan dust thing can be real. It can be real dust, as also it can be micropropylene that we're being zapped with, and it's colorless flammable gas. So maybe afterwards, after all this, we will see flames like wildfires being spreading in the Caribbean, or in the United States, that will be affected by this Sahara dust thing. Because for me, I find it a little bit strange for dust to be leaving the Saharan desert. It's 2020 and they're giving us these stories now. The dust leaving the Sahara desert in Africa, finding its way in the Caribbean and affecting the United States. Well, this can mean two things. Is either the United States or the Caribbean is much, much closer to Africa than we're being taught, and that the map that we've been shown is bull crap. Or it also can be when the Saharan dust is getting to the Caribbean, unless we're much closer than we think as it relates to land. And the second thing that came to me is that why is it coming from the Saharan desert? I know that propylene or propane is a gas, and I know that in North African waters, the Arabs control a lot of oil businesses there. So maybe they have been brewing some synthetic propylene to zap people with, or to zap a or to zap a what you call it, a area in the world. And maybe we will start to see a lot of wildfires or fires, or some mutation in the cellular structure of the beings living in that Caribbean. Maybe women that are pregnant, maybe that they will be start having abnormal birth defects with children, or even the health of the people there, because this is synthetic material. This is something that was created, not natural. So if it is what I was told in meditation, that will be zapped with micropropylene, and this is in fact micropropylene mixed with dust, or just micropropylene in the guise of dust, then it's a serious implications as to what is being taken place and what's actually happening in the Caribbean and certain parts of the United States, as this Sahara dust thing is related to the Sahara dust thing. So I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, guys, or anything. I can be wrong as well, and if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. But let's see what happens. My Peter tingles went off when I tried to put this and that together to see what's happening. So yeah, we've been zapped with micropropylene, and it's a propane gas. It's colorless propane gas, C3H6, and it's synthetic. It's synthetic. It was made from synthetic, combining several materials. So this can also have a adverse effect on the DNA of a certain ethnic group. As you see, this is the Caribbean. So yeah, let's see what happens. And this is just my message, that I got this information during meditation, and I'm not sure if this is linked to the Sahara dust that is taking place in the Caribbean, that will be blasted with micropropylene. There you go, guys. Bye for now. If there's more information, I'll be sharing. See you guys soon.